I'm Raven.
And I'm Ahmaad.
And we're the Hoods.
Bam.
I was mine in there. There you go. You can see it. I lifted it up too high. Also, a moment for these sleeves. Welcome to Heaux Tales, where we take you through the ups, downs, and merry-go-rounds of millennial marriage. Baby, this shirt, it's a moment. Okay, can we get a moment for these sleeves? It's so cute. I love this shirt. Thank you, Mozzie. Today we're talking all about Heaux Tales, Motels.
Hotel, motel,
Not
holiday,
not specifically the album, but also the album.
it was good. Come on, good, great, phenomenal, wonderful.
But specifically hotels.
Huh?
And the importance, or is there any importance, to having a Heaux Phase
Is there,
prior to marriage?
baby?
Okay, so Ahmaad, what's a hoe? What's a Heaux Phase?
hoe?
No, let's not define a hoe. What's a Heaux Phase?
Traditionally, what we call a Heaux Phase is, dotting and bopping, out here having your hot girl summer, doing it
City boys.
for the city boys, things of that nature. Out here having your cake and eating it too.
Well, and getting your cake ate.
Okay, getting ate. But yeah, that's pretty much what we nowadays, call a hoe. And if you want to go back in the day, a Jezebel, woman of the night.
First of all, I ain't gonna have this biblical argument with you. That's fine.
You ain't gonna have it with me because I understand what you're saying. Because you don't have to argue with me.
I know it's not an argument. I'm just saying.
Yes,
because I know you understand. But
yes, for sure. But yeah, a woman of the night, a street walker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Brown. She's like a woman of the night. Very interesting. This is no slight to you whatsoever. But that's a very patriarchal view of a Heaux Phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because to me, and also what I believe Jazmine was also speaking to in hotels, is that the Heaux Phase is literally getting what you want out of these niggas, one way or another. And it's funny, I actually Googled it to see what people were saying as far as the Heaux Phase was, and I can't remember what the article was, but they said that being able to center your pleasure, needs, and desire to get exactly what you want out of life is a Heaux Phase.
Ew.
I know, right? Oh, I said,
That's too good.
well,
That's good.
that's good.
Quality is what I call it.
It's so good. So good. So, Ahmaad, did you have a Heaux Phase in your life? And don't lie.
No, I was not gonna lie. I definitely had a Heaux Phase. It definitely wasn't a long one. It definitely made me realize that I'm not cut out
For the whole life?
For the whole life. I am very much so a relationship guy. That's all I'm cut for. That's what God made me for. Okay, I'm hit. Okay, I can't do anything else because people get on my nerves texting me about haircuts. You think I'm gonna have multiple women texting me all different times of the day and night? That sounds like a headache, bro. I always thought that, and it's just not something that I can do. Even when I had my quote-unquote Heaux Phase, I was definitely...
You were still only hoeing one person?
Yes, because I'm not that person. It's just not me. It's not in my bones.
That's funny to me. It's just funny.
I won't say it's not in my bones. It's just something that I chose not to do.
It's not something that
I chose not to take on because I don't feel like that's a part of my character.
It's not, it's not in your bones. It's okay. Like it's not a part of you.
Well, how about you?
Oh, I had a Heaux Phase. Yes.
See, look at her.
Yeah, I did. I sure did. I sure did. I got to school and started smelling myself and getting smelled. So I had a Heaux Phase for sure, and not even necessarily in the traditional sense of like sleeping around, because also if that's what you choose to do, baby, that's your body. You have sexual agency over your body.
Do your thing, okay? Do it.
But I chose not to do that, which also, shout outs to biblical belief, and that was when I still believed in soul ties, but I do believe that they are a scam. I agree with your mama. At the time, I still believed in soul ties and like, you know, what that means to people and whatnot. And so I wasn't necessarily laying with everybody. Oh, but I stayed with a roster.
Bam. That she did.
For like a solid 4 years. No, 3 years. Because when you come around 2016, yeah, so for a solid 3 years, I had a solid roster.
She definitely did, guys.
I had a solid roster of like food niggas, drink niggas.
I'm telling
other
you,
niggas.
because I was friends.
We were best friends, which is why this is funny. So yeah, we were best friends, which is why I know that Ahmaad was out here just dropping dick off. Okay, and also why he knew that I was out here doing what I was doing. Mama gonna watch this. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, she know.
I ain't gonna do her like she'll do this. So oh, she gonna die when she writes this. That's instead for my mama. Okay, but you know, for sure, the Heaux Phase for sure. So your Heaux Phase taught you that you essentially were not equipped to be a hoe.
Nah. No, my feelings get too much involved. You know, because most men be like, you know, brush that off, or you know, it's always been a man's way to have more than one woman. But I learned for myself that what works for me is making one woman happy. And I can't do anything else outside of that. And I'm not going to try to do anything else outside of that. Is what it is. Some people, you know, will feel like, man, that make you a lame, or you a square. I don't care. Because you trying to hit multiple women, and that doesn't make you more of a man.
Well,
you just
also
hit multiple women.
9 times out of 10, out of the people that I know and encounters that I know people have had, most of them men also is not worth giving to multiple women.
Facts.
Okay.
And some of y'all be lying. How much y'all be hitting multiple women?
Let me tell you something. Niggas lie.
You just be naming your poem something different every night.
Niggas lie.
It's Keisha Tuesday, Pam on Wednesday.
Not naming your palm. Not your palm. You're funny. My Heaux Phase taught me that niggas are putty.
They're what?
They're putty.
Oh, facts.
Niggas are putty. Like, in my hand. In my hand. Literally. And it don't take much to get them there. And you don't have to give them anything for them to be there. Because the possibility of having you will have them be putty in your hand.
Also, men, you all call women hoes all the time. But let it be known, women can have any man that they want. I don't care what this woman looks like. I don't care how she built. Her breath can stink. It don't matter. Any woman can have any man that they want. Why? Because we all want the same thing, sex. Men don't get to choose who they have sex with. Women do.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying in that sense.
I mean, women.
I know what you're saying. Well, you can clarify if you want to.
Men do get to choose.
But you're saying that the woman holds the choosing power.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I understand. Yeah, this is also very true. Like, I fully understand that. Do you think that it matters if just a man or just a woman have a Heaux Phase before marriage? Like, I had a true Heaux Phase, essentially. You know what I'm saying? But do you think that it matters if, let's just say specifically, like, do you think it matters if a man has to have a Heaux Phase before marriage?
I don't.
Do you think it matters if a woman has a whole phase before marriage?
I don't.
Why not? Free door.
Of course, past matters, but at the end of the day, I'm signing on to do life with you, not past life, but the life that is to come, each and every day from this day forward. So, I mean, your past matters, but at the end of the day, it doesn't, because I'm signing on to do life with you, not, your past.
Valid.
You?
I think that because so often women are shamed for having a whole phase, that I think that it's important to date around, right? Or, I mean, and some people don't, like, you know what I mean? We got married really young. And, like, there are people that date in high school and they get married and, like, that's it. Like, that's all there is to it. But I do think that there is some wisdom, some knowledge, and also learning this about yourself, which is the wisdom and knowledge I'm talking about, that comes along with dating multiple
That's
people,
true. Very
dating
true.
around, and especially as a woman, I feel like, because men, I know that you said that women generally, like, get to choose who they have sex with, but men always have the pick of the litter. True. And so with that, they never feel like they have to pick one woman.
I feel that.
But with women, it's kind of like you get one dude and, like, you lock in, you know what I mean? Because, like, you want to be married by a certain age, you want to have, like, and I think that there's an importance to, like, even if speaking sexually, learning your body.
True.
And that can come with different experiences, sexual experiences, okay? And even if that's what you choose to do with people, like, I think that, some people may learn something about their bodies that they never knew was capable. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Or, like, even just learning things that you like and don't like about being in relationships, or, like, the things that you don't want from a partner or a spouse or whatever, that comes from a whole phase.
Yeah, very much.
Like, so. And not just even just like a traditional one, we're like sleeping around, but like a whole phase. Like, that's all I can call it. It's like, because that's what it's labeled. Do you regret not having a full one? No?
No.
I
do like when I think back about, that time in my life,
because that was in between girlfriends or before?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was just a good time. And it honestly taught me, different things about myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, there definitely are benefits to having a whole phase.
Yeah. I say, especially because I feel like men are always told, I gotta get it out of my system, blah, 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 before they get married. Like, it's very interesting that you're just kind of like, nah, it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? I think it's important for a woman to have a good whole phase. I am thoroughly grateful I had one, and me being the person I am, I don't think that had I not had one, I would have regretted not having one. I just think that because I did...
You're grateful for the experience?
I'm grateful for the experience. Mm-hmm. I'm grateful for the experience that I was able to, like, live as a carefree, barely 20-year-old and live life. Like, truly, like, and not live life necessarily, like, carefree per se, but, like, live life. Like, I got to date an array of people.
Yes. And
I was able to, have experiences that make me able to relate to, my sister, relate to my friends that are, like, still single and dating, and even just in that era of, like, when we were in undergrad together, fooling around, telling each other our whole stories.
Yes.
Like, that I am grateful that I experienced that part of it, because now I feel like I didn't miss out on any part of life by getting married crazy young or, like, anything like that. Because who's to say that had I not had one that I would have wanted to be married as young as we did? Because, I ain't lived no life yet. Like, no, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I also think that because I had, it made it easier
for you, for this to happen.
Yes, even for us to get together. Because let me tell y'all. So when when Ahmaad and I were talking, Ahmaad knew I had a roster of men that I was entertaining.
We're friends.
Yeah, and that man told me that man being this man.
Me.
Told me I had to cut off all my hoes.
I said it. It was a shot in the dark, man. Let me tell you. You know, for people that know Raven and that know me, you know that she is the one that's gonna tell you how it is. No matter what. So for me, I was shooting in the dark. I was like, man, am I gonna? If I tell her this, like really, but literally before I told her this, I was like, man, she might not even be messing with this. But hey, I mean, shoot, the words say you have not because you ask not. Baby, hey, listen, I'm gonna need to be the only one.
I was like, what?
Because I don't do well with because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna get a whiff of me, and you're gonna cut them off anyway. So let's start this early. Come on, cut them off. And she actually did it, John. I said, I can't believe it. You hear me?
I am actually still shocked that I did that.
It was
to this day, because I know myself and I was having so much fun.
Enjoying your life.
I was really just having fun, enjoying life.
And now she enjoy life with her best friend.
Very fair, and I think that's why I did it too.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
It is.
It is crazy. Is. Some days I really be looking at you and you be walking around our house and I'm like, I really married this nigga. And I don't know, like, I can't believe I did this, but like a shocking, like, I really married
I can't believe I did this. I swear to God.
That's funny. So final question, should people have a Heaux phase before marriage? Is it really as important as people make it to be?
I think it is important for everyone to get to know themselves. So however you do that, before you choose to dive into marriage, if you choose to dive into marriage, do your thing. That's it. You?
I fully agree with that statement. You actually said almost verbatim what I was going to say. That I think that it's important to date and see what you like and you dislike. And these things can also be found out just in one relationship.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to happen with multiple people. Because people change anyway, right? And like, relationships are what you make it.
Yeah.
You heard that? They're doing something crazy upstairs. But yeah, I fully agree. It's learning what you want and don't want before you decide to be married to one person. If marriage is something that you aspire for, you know?
Yeah.
Do you have any hood highlight, or was that your hood highlight? That was mine.
Don't let people shame you for having a Heaux phase. It's not it's not their life. It's yours. So what you choose to do with it is your decision. Okay? Because those are decisions that you have to work through and grow through, all of that. So it's on you, whatever you choose to do. But at the end of the day, do your thing, baby. Do it. That's it.
Well, in the words of Jazmine Sullivan, don't forget to pick up your feelings.
Huh? Pick them up. Well,
bye.
Ain't nothing after whoop.
Ain't shit else to say after whoop. All right, Dion Cole. Bye, y'all.